Hello, hello, entrepreneurs, workplace innovators. You love your spreadsheets. It's a great free spot for you to take all that analog information and start to create forms, start to digitize it. Let's take a small example here of a department checkpoint, and we'll step through why you should consider not using the duplicate tab feature. Try to fight against that. It will fork your data model. It makes it hard to compile things, and then it makes it hard to track as your data model changes over time. So consider very carefully the next time you're about to click this button of duplicating a tab inside of a spreadsheet, whether that's numbers or Google Sheets or SharePoint or Excel. Let's take this small example. Let's say we want to ask our teammate Linda every 90 days to do these little department checklists. Just go around to receiving and say, I'm going to score them a 3, assembly was a 2, and shipping was a 5. They're rocking it out. And the trick is here is that we also want Bob to do a similar assessment, and we want Jenny to do a similar assessment. And now at the end of the day, we've all been there where we want to create a total sheet. And so what do? Well, typically, we're just going to start to copy paste all of this data into one master sheet. But what we've determined is, well, Bob actually started reviewing the manufacturing team as well. And so our data model has started to evolve. And by the time that we're compiling our totals, things don't quite fit. So we turn to some functions and we say, all right, well, is there a cool way to do like a sum if here where I can get into Linda's sheet and add that to Bob's? And the answer is no. Again, it's a bit cumbersome because it's all spread out. So I can't use sum ifs. I can't use sums terribly easily because, again, I have used this number 2 dysfunction on our list of duplicating a tab. So what to do about it? Well, there's two things. One is I'll walk you through some suggestions of what to do about it inside of your spreadsheets, just to make it a little bit better. And then number 2 is we'll walk you through what that could look like and feel like if you were inside of a rapid application development environment like Claris FileMaker. So number 1 here is consider where you can just keep the data model in, and instead of duplicating a tab, instead create a new column. So in this case, I want to have Linda's assessments be just side by side with Bob's. You see where I'm going with this. And that alone gives us the opportunity to, again, start to work with sums, start to work with sum ifs, some of these other formulas that we're used to seeing and that just get remarkably hard once we hit that duplicate key. Better would be to come over into some sort of rapid application environment like this, assessment, and let's track our teammates as an individual thing, as an entity. Let's track our departments, and then let's track an assessment as the union between those two. An assessment needs to know what's the teammate that we're working on, what's the department, and perhaps, what's that assessment score, but also what are the comments? That would be a nice text field. If we join those together, we should be able to say, great, a teammate joined together with a department creates this unique instance of an assessment that happens. That gives us a data model that's flexible and scalable. And when we add in that new department later, nothing breaks. So consider those two approaches to the next time you're thinking about duplicating a tab inside of a spreadsheet. Thanks so much.